College essay writing is a summer intensive designed for juniors rising to senior year because based on my experience helping kids applying to college essays are often their weakest aspect. Students are often left alone on their own to write their own college essays because counselors often have to work with 20 or 30 students, even 40 students all at the same time. There's just not enough time to look at essays, get the story right, make it as good as possible. The other reason is because students have never written really about themselves that much. And not only do they have to understand themselves, they have to know the school, they have to write it in a style that will work for the admissions team. It's a lot of work and it's not easy. A lot of times the other weakness is starting too late. Students think about their essays during the summer, and by the time school starts, they start writing it because that's when counselors start telling them to do it. But then they have senior year. They have that semester that they really need to make sure their grades are good. They have IB and AP tests, they have extracurriculars. Things start to pile on. There are two parts to college essay writing for this summer. Students in Part A will be getting a lot of brainstorming done, and that requires a lot of writing. So you will be writing a lot of your first drafts, second drafts in Part A. Part B, word to paper, is where we then take that first draft, we compare it with really, really great college essays in the past, find the patterns that make them successful, find what your essays need and what it's missing, and where to take it as far as you can before you will need the individual attention to get your essays 100% as good as possible. The point of these two classes together is so that you will have your essays in as good of a shape as possible for all the schools you're trying to apply to. That way you can juggle your tests, your extracurriculars, everything in between in a much easier, simpler fashion because your essays just needs that final polishing. So these are the dates for college essay writing this summer. Part A, we have June 19th to June 23rd for session 1. Session 2 is July 10th to July 14th. For Part B, we also have 2 sessions. The first one is going to be July 24th to July 28th, 9 to 12 p.m. And the second one is going to be once a week on Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m., starting from August 20th to September 17th. I hope to see you guys there this summer. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or PMI.